Oh, it is another beautiful morning, and I'm gonna rub it in. If you want to be in the great weather, you come down to Quartzsite and you hang out with us. We are heading to Quartzsite today, which is great. Got the rig all set up. You know, it's funny because a lot of people are like, it's kind of a chore to set up and break down, and you would think it would be, because you got to cook the truck up, and then you have to remove the chocks, and we like those blocks, the aux blocks. Yeah, I really didn't think I was going to care about those. Like, I was like, oh, this will be interesting, and I'll make an interesting like promo video for them. No, I genuinely like those, and those are the difference. Actually, we were parked in the driveway at my mom's house, parked in the driveway, and we could not have done it if we hadn't stacked two of the blocks on the tongue jack. And then it was a funny thing where we had to like go as high as we could and then have these two front stabilizer holding. That's the whole thing.
But like, don't do what we do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever. They can handle the weight though. They can each handle 10,000 pounds. And so even if you have it by 5,000 pounds, you're not putting all that weight on the, you know, I'm just, anyways, that being said, big ups for that. Yeah, we had a great time here. Yeah. This is a great spot, and I will 1,000% put this on the map. We'll be back here. This is nice. Yeah, this is nice neighbors too, and so it doesn't seem like anybody's like moved in past like 14 days. But one thing that, you know, you got to look, and you're like, oh, it's, a lot of people just see the free camping, right? It's not just free camping. It's free camping in one of the most interesting terrains out there.
Yeah, and there's ATV trails that go like way back in here. Like I was walking some of them last night. Like you can go way far in there on ATV trails.
Makes you want to take like a fat tire e-bike, like a big 26, 27 inch by 4. That'd be cool.
Just let your e-bike dreams go. No,
I'm not letting go. It's just burning me up. We made this spot better than we found it. All that trash that was in here is 80% gone. There's a little bit of, a couple remnants, but it's better than it was, so that's for sure. And then Colty's having a good morning, isn't he? Yes, he is. He's a good boy. And there's a little, like an old airport shuttle bus there. That's kind of cool, big old windows. All right, let's roll. Quartzsite, Arizona, my favorite place in the world, I think. It's Disneyland for RVers like us, and there are it's weird. It's sort of the Mecca. Like, this is a place that people are weird like us and live tiny, whether it's in a tiny trailer or smaller than this, or a van, or one of the beautiful Prevos and Holiday Ramblers and, you know, multi-million-dollar motorhomes. But this place is kind of new. I guess we weren't here last year, but the year prior, this didn't exist. So this is really nice. You can get water and sewer, and they actually already had a hose connected up, so we're doing that. This one's a little excessively long. We should have gone to this lane. But then they also have propane and, I guess, water, sewer, propane. That's what you need. And this was much needed here.
So what's nice about this place is that they actually charge by the size of your rig. So for us,
for less than 29 feet.
Yeah, for less than 29 feet, it was $10 to dump and $5 to fill. So yeah. $15 total for us here, and that was way cheaper than any other place we saw anywhere near here.
Sure can't complain about that. And the cool part about this is that, of course, we'll rinse this out afterwards, but, I mean, you literally just hook your hose up and off you go.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's nice. Well, and this is really nice. Again, hose is already hooked up. You can wipe it off if you want to, but It gives you good pressure, so it won't take too long to fill. And it looks like there are 4 stations for filling one. I guess that's where they park their tractor, but I don't know. This is really nice. I like that this is far away from the dump station too, which usually they are, but sometimes we've seen them where there's a dump station, there's a red spigot, and then there's a like blue one like right here. And there's just something about that, I don't know. And some of them will have like permanent hoses that it's not for me, but oh man, the weather is awesome. I think it's like 70, 71 degrees right now. And also there's a lot of schoolies out here. There's one right there. We've seen quite a few of them on our way in. This is great. I am so glad to be back. I cannot wait to do some exploring and photography and just hanging out. And for folks that want community, there's no better place than Quartzsite, truly. And especially whether you stay for 2 days or 6 months. Generally people don't stay here in the summer, but this is, I mean, you can join Facebook groups and this and that, and you just make one friend and they'll introduce you to other people. Apparently we're not super social in that way, and that's okay.
We also aren't going to be here for that long to do a whole lot of things like with other people, like for events and things, but we'll get a good taste. Yeah,
I think we'll hang out. Hopefully somebody says hi. I don't know, we'll see.
Maybe I'll have to go sing karaoke like I did over the summer.
Boy, oh man, not for me. No, I am not going to hurt people with my voice.
Karaoke seems to be the thing people do around here.
My ethos is do no harm, and I will puncture people's ear. But yes, the karaoke is big. There is a pizza place that does seem cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we splurge.
One day, maybe one day. Oh, it's for sale.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, yeah, so we'll cruise through town here before we find our spot, and if we don't like our spot, we'll move. I will say though, I did not mind unhooking the other day, and typically we just stay hooked up. It was kind of nice, like cruise through town.
Yeah.
I think even if we don't go cruising in the truck out here, I would, honestly, it's not too big a town. We can just cruise on our bikes.
Yeah.
I think it sort of creates a little bit of privacy for us. But that's actually another pro to having a truck and trailer set up here, is the ability to sort of fence off that area naturally and create a windbreak. Yep. So I think we know about how we're going to set up and whatnot, but yeah, let's take a cruise through and just see what the happening is. What's the baseline for Quartzsite right now? Oh, I love it here. All right, Silly Al's Pizza's over here. If you're here during the summer, there are some RV parks here that are kind of nice. You guys see this bouncing here? That extra bouncing? It's the truck going up and down, and then the trailer, of course, is going to copy it, pushing it down farther. So we'll see if in another week or two, that's still an issue for us. But yeah, you can sort of see that a lot of that right there. There's Solar Bills. Apparently, he gets some excellent reviews. People return to him time and time again. Look at that trailer over there. Dang, that's a big old sucker. We've seen a lot of these. I'm already seeing some of the rigs I saw, 2 years? Oh, look at that. That's Cheap RV Living. It's a raffle for that ambulance. The proceeds go to the Home on Wheels Alliance that helps people get homes on wheels. That's really cool. Yeah. I'm surprised. That was Bob's truck. Yep. Looks like they're putting in a wash bay over there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, something like that. I've heard there's supposed to be like a car wash out here. That'd be neat. That's new.
Yeah, that was getting built the last time we were here, and it looks like they have a Starbucks here now too.
Oh man, I'm concerned about the Starbucks, because they put a Starbucks in. That's the key to gentrification. Putting a damn Starbucks. Don't raise prices on us. Why is Quartzsite so popular? It's because it is so dang affordable, and the weather is so amazing, and it was a whole ton of nothing with a lot of room, but free or cheap, very cheap, is why people are trying to put a dang Starbucks in here and start jacking prices up, and before long they're gonna have condos and all this crap. I hope that is not, I hope they don't lose a soul of what this place is. It's weird, it's quirky, it's cheap, it's awesome, right? It's free, as in some of the greatest liberties out here. Not that there are no rules and such, but of course, the High Jolly Outpost there. I don't know. I just hope they don't lose that. They've got some pickleball at this RV park.
Maybe we get our pickleball paddles out and go play somewhere.
That's possible. The vast majority of us out here are just boondockers, and many of us are just on solar. Although, generators and all that, and people have different requirements and such, but I can see the appeal of an RV park here, but I just feel like for a look at that guy. I feel like for an RV park stay, depending on the prices, of course, there are probably better places for it, like more interesting places, like 100 miles east of here. But all right, let's go find us some BLM camping. Do I remember how to get there? I think I do. There's a little RV park off to this side too. Saw some cool. Oh man, that sucker's torn down. It's amazing. Like in the Pacific Northwest, that wood would be rotted through, black, nasty. Here, it's pretty good shape. I cannot wait to cruise through some of these little RV parks. Check out the rigs. Oh, we're gonna have fun. Oh yeah, this is. Oh, look at that pretty bus there. Okay, so they're saying this permit required there.
LTVA.
Scat and Wash, 14-day area. Alrighty. So no permit required for this. This is just regular BLM camping. And then you have to go like 25 miles or buy the LTVA pass, which we're not gonna buy because we're not gonna stay here for too long. Do we wanna stay more up here? Or, let's see. Let me know when I'm level. Should we go back over here?
Sure.
If I can move forward and we can, because I think it comes down here, if we can have the nose down, I can lift the nose up and it'll take the pressure off the truck.
Okay.
So make sure we go left, right, we're still good. But I think that's a little more nose down. This is our home for maybe the next week.
Yeah.
I was thinking we'll just kind of chill and, we can drive away if we want to, but we're kind of close to the road over here. But inside, you don't hear it at all. There's never honking or anything like that, which freeways in the city, there's always honking. So there's that. We do have some neighbors over here on the other side of the bushes.
Yeah.
But we saw, people will like leave their dogs just chained up outside, like baking in the sun. And so we kind of avoid that because sometimes those chains don't hold.
Right.
But we're all set up. We got our jacks down. We are disconnected, although it's gonna look like we are. And this is a sign that we got the other day we picked up. It looks great. That's great. So we got our QR code on there. It's open house. So, and the top, we got it just, the rack is just so perfect. We're never gonna be getting solar from this panel anyways, so we're fine here. And then we've got little magnets on the bottom. We've got 4 of these. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. And then it doesn't cover the trailer, so you kind of know what you're gonna be looking at. Our trailer is a little dirty though, so maybe we dust it off. We got the graphene stuff on there, the detail spray, whatever. I always hesitate to, I'd want to blow it off first, but it has also been driving. And so if it was just going to easily blow off, I feel like the dirt would have just, But this is cool though, because we'll wipe this guy down, make it good and clean, and then inside we'll go ahead and clean up. Just because we're living in it. This is not a show trailer specifically. It's a trailer that will show, and we always show. We show in videos, but it's life with a dog, right? Life with us. It's gonna happen. But we can go ahead and we can roll that up. People at Quartzsite are so friendly, aren't they?
Yeah.
Every time we've been here. But anyways, we got our chairs set up to people watch, and we've got our table here. Colt's got a bone down there, don't you, buddy? You like your bone? You like your bone? Yeah. You like it? Oh, he rubs bone. Well, he was chewing on it earlier. He's a little stimulated right now. Oh man, but we got this going on. We hit I love that outlet. That's like the perfect placement for this outlet. And we could have one on the other side, but honestly, this is where you hang out, right? And this view also is better than the other side would be, I think.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No.
Watch people come and go, and I don't know, kind of neat. So I do think this is cool, especially because there is no dealership network for Escape trailers. Like we are, we are the dealership network, you have it. So anyways, I am really impressed with it. So we kind of designed this and then we gave it to them and they're like, yeah, let's make it more like us. And so that's what they came up with. And that kind of kicks the hell out of ours. That's kind of cool. So we said Escape trailer in all white, and they got this subtle. That just looks nice. Yeah. So if you are interested, these are the coordinates. If you want to come hang out with us for a little bit, or check out our trailer, or say hi to Colt, or whatnot, come say hi. We will be in the area for the next
week.
So. Yeah, the video is delayed by I think 4 days, but that gives you a couple days if you want to swing by.
And if you're not sure if we're still here, just leave a comment and we'll tell you yes or no.
Yeah, we do reply pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of always just kind of monitoring that, but anywho, yeah, this is a nice spot. We've got no neighbors over here. This is so cool. And then yeah, honestly though, I could see us in the future. We'd do those LTBA passes.
In the future, maybe.
$180 right now. They were going to raise that up to 600, and people were not happy about that. And it's like, of course they're not happy about that because it's super expensive.
Right.
It's $600 to some people is nothing. To some people.
Yeah.
And you go, well, if you get multiple months, $600 is nothing. Yes, but we're also talking folks that don't have that kind of money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even $180 is a substantial purchase. You know, so you're also talking retirees, right? And if you get only $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 from Social Security, whatever, that's a chunk.
Right. We are going on a mission. Well, we each have our own mission. Joel's mission is to test out his zoom lens on this camera.
Testing out my Canon 80-200 vintage lens. It's all manual focus, but it's kind of fun. And then when you pair it with this Fujifilm X-T5, it's essentially, I think, 120 to 300 millimeter. So it's a pretty good zoom, right? We're just having a little fun and just trying to decide, is it worth, investing at some point, upgrading to an autofocus, more modern version, or is this good enough? One thing I like about this is that I can get some really cool photos, kind of the vibes, right, like of these areas without getting into the people's spots. And I'm generally somebody that when I shoot street photography and such, I don't shoot with a long lens. I see this guy up here and maybe I'll include this in the video, and I'm gonna get all zoomed in. A nice photo of, well, that one's not super interesting, but it's kind of fun to get some of these shots. And sometimes when you zoom, because sometimes we sort of mentally zoom and we just focus in on just that specific thing. And so you can kind of represent that a little better. And I don't know, we're just having a little bit of fun here.
My mission is just to find a nice saguaro cactus. I would like a nice photo on my cell phone of a saguaro cactus.
You know, that dude is totally parked next to saguaro.
That may have been a missed opportunity for us to park next to a saguaro, but we did not go far enough back here.
Now, where we are is like right off the road. So if anybody wants to hang out with us, like we're not too hard to find. But back here though, even with coordinates, like trying to find, a whole, we're even right back here, you got to find a path to find us. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we do move. It's really not hard for us to hook back up. So.
No, I think I'm okay just staying. We're going for nice walkies to see the saguaros.
Yeah.
Looky what I found. While this one is not the most aesthetically pleasing, this is an old cactus. I like all its arms and its little bubbles.
These have lived long lives. In order to get an arm, though, they have to be what?
Old.
Yeah, old, right?
They have a lot of arms. You gotta be really old.
This one's ready to go fighting.
I think you get an arm every 10 years or something. Sure is a fighting cactus. Yeah, that's a cool looking one. We'll go to this side where it's not. Oh, let me get the sun right. There we go. We're noticing that these cacti and the trees like to grow together. They're always right by each other.
Yeah, well, some of them, though, the trees will grow out of the cactus. It's probably because the cactus will hold the water.
Oh, we got a friend coming.
Oh, hello, buddy.
Oop,
oop, oop, oop. Oh.
Hello.
That's so funny. You didn't come up until now, huh? All right.
Bye, friend.
For sale, fresh to you, a 2019 Nissan Versa SL mint. I'll take no less than 20,000 for this. Somebody then started using this as a dumpster. Like, what the hell? Dude, that is a tiny engine. Wait, they didn't even take the engine out of it. They just took some parts off of it. Hashtag desert finds. Oh, ew. Look at all the poo up there. Oh, pack rats. Blech. I mean, you'd think this would be worth something for scrap. Whatever. What a weird thing.
Even. Not even that old.
A weird thing to find, right? Oh, peace, man.
Is it a Joel or is it a cactus?
We're back, but there's one thing missing. There it is. These do not show up on the video quite right. Oh boy. It's a nice night. It is a warm day. Beautiful day, beautiful sunset. Got some interesting shots, I think.
Yeah. Got to see quite a few cacti.
Yes, indeed. So tomorrow I would like to go for a nice bike ride. And we have something that we got delivered here, general delivery to the post office, but they're only open from like 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. for pickups.
12 to 1.
12 to 1? There's a 1 hour window for general delivery.
It says there's a 2 hour window, but then it says 12 to 1, so.
I think we need to get there at like 11:30, and I imagine there's gonna be a line, right? Because, but I think there are mail services out here, but we don't have a box anywhere, and we're not gonna be here long enough, you know.
And like we only got one thing delivered. It's not like we're getting a whole bunch of stuff delivered.
No, yeah. So, anyways, if you ever wonder how we get packages on the road, Amazon pickup lockers are the best. Some things you can't do that. Sometimes you can go to Staples and they'll hold them for you though. Like they'll take the bigger packages, or general delivery, or family and friend's house.
Whole Foods.
Yes, because Amazon owns Whole Foods. So if you didn't know that, that's kind of cool. But it is a beautiful day and a beautiful evening here. Arizona has some of the best sunsets and rises. So does Florida. Florida has some incredible sunsets and rises.
Yes.
Especially the sunrises over the East Coast there. Over the water. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go eat whatever you make. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.